Nope, down. Hey, who we got in here? 2 people. I'm gonna wait to get a couple more in here. Hey, Satoshi. Jeremy, what's up, bro? Let's wait to get a couple people in here. This is... It's getting old, guys. So first thing I want to say, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. It helps a lot. 66. Hey, thank you. He got arrested last night. I just found out an hour ago. Okay, so since that brought up, I got 4 people in here. Let me kind of give you guys a rundown on what happened. He did a live stream at Fairbanks Correctional Facility. I don't know exactly the name of it. He was out on the street, on public street, parked on the side of the road, and the guards from the prison came out, asked him some questions. They have no business out on a public sidewalk. We all know that. We all know how this goes. He basically told him that he's practicing his First Amendment. He was in his van. They pulled down into the driveway. They turned around and faced him. It was probably a couple hundred feet, 300, 400 feet away. Hey, I see you, Cop Watch. Joko KS, Cop Watch. Anyway, so he got on the phone. He had a scanner. He could hear everything they were talking about on the scanner. So they're basically talking shit. The video's on his channel. If you go to Tyrants underscore exposed, I'll put it in the description when I'm done. I didn't get a chance to put it in the description. He calls the lieutenant, I think it was one of the supervisors. He calls the jail, the prison or whatever. Yes, he was kidnapped, exactly. And you're gonna love this. Trust me, it gets more crazy. Yes, shame. I agree. Anyway, so he gets on the phone. He calls the jail, the prison, whatever, and wants to talk to a supervisor. He's asking them why the heck they're coming out on public property, harassing him on public property. They have no jurisdiction, is what he said in his video. He got hung up on by the lieutenant or the supervisor, whatever they are, several times. He goes onto the property. He drives his van onto the property in the visitor parking lot, and pulls out his camera gear, sets up his camera gear, starts taking video and photos. Police get called. Fairbanks PD gets called. They go to the location. They tell him, if you don't leave, we're going to arrest you. You're trespassed. Okay, so he leaves, you know, gets the name and badge number. He leaves. He's like, I didn't see a lot after that video. I'm a little bit busy, so I was going to watch it later tonight. So I saw another video, like 5 hours later. Some of you guys might have seen this stuff. I haven't seen all of it. But I just wanted to get this out there that he's been arrested. So he went to the police department, or he called the police department, or went to the police department. I'm not exactly sure, to get to file a complaint on the officers that basically violated his rights. He had every right to be there. He was in a visitor parking lot, and a sergeant called him. A sergeant or lieutenant called him and said, come in at 10 o'clock, like 14 minutes. The police chief will be here, and the police chief will take your complaint, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so he goes in there, and he sits down, and so, oh man, I'm telling you guys, these guys are crooked as you can get. So they ask him, do you have a YouTube channel named Tyrants Exposed? And he said yes. And they asked him some more questions, and he answered them. Right? What do we say? We don't answer questions. I'm not gonna get into it. Anyways, they used that against him. They said, okay, you have a warrant for the crap up in Kodiak. You're under arrest. They arrested him. Now, you don't have, okay, let's dissect this. Why do we not answer questions? Because they're using it against you. That's the whole reason why they ask you 100 million questions. Okay? Have you been here? Have you been there? Okay, something might have happened over here, and they're wanting to pin you on it. This over here, they're wanting to pin you on it. Okay? They're looking for a guy that has a YouTube channel called Tyrants Exposed. We all know you don't freaking talk to the police. You do not talk to the police unless you're experienced. Okay? Anyways, he went to court, and he called me, and I talked to his father, and they want him to have a $2,500 bail. I think it is $2,500 bail, which I don't know if it's $250. I don't know if it's the 10%. I'm not sure. I have to get on the phone and make some phone calls. Yes, don't ever talk to the freaking police. The pigs. Ever. Ever. I have a business card that says it on it. If you watch my videos, don't ever talk to the police. Period. The only reason why they're asking you questions is because they want to hem you up. They want to throw you in jail. You don't ever talk to the police unless you're experienced. Now, I'm not the best, okay? But I got quite a bit of experience dealing with these cops, okay? This law enforcement, this fake law enforcement, I'm going to call them. They're not law enforcement. They're feelings enforcement nowadays. And then we're seeing it all over the country. All over the country, okay? These videos are all over the place. Policy, okay, is not law. If you're a law enforcement officer, law, main word, okay? Anyways, they're not there to protect and serve you. They're there to serve you by protecting the they're there to serve you by protecting the Constitution. Okay? That's their job. They've twisted that, and so they're there to protect you from harm that might not never happen. You call the cops, something's going on, they're there an hour later, 2 hours later, they might not even show up. They're really there to protect you. Anyways, so sorry guys, I'm a little irritated. This is I can't believe this crap. So they hemmed him up. They hemmed him up. He's in the this is where it gets funny, okay? The place he was trespassed from, okay? That's where he's at right now. They took him to the prison or the jail where he was trespassed from. Isn't that ironic? He's trespassed from the prison or the jail or whatever, and then they fucking arrest him and take him back to where he was trespassed from. Are you kidding me right now? Oh my God, it's ironic, man. So in the description below is the contact information for the Fairbanks Police Department. You have the right to seek redress from your government for grievances you might have. It doesn't matter. You have the First Amendment right to seek redress from your government. If what you're hearing from me, and I'm telling you, go to his channel and watch the past 2 videos that he put out. And if that doesn't upset you, if it does, start making some phone calls, guys, because we, the people, are sick of this. Enough is enough, okay? He didn't do nothing wrong. He's got this BS in Kodiak. Okay, he's working. He's missing work right now. Okay, how is he supposed to pay to get out of jail? They want this money from him, but he can't go to work because they've got him locked up. So how is he supposed to pay for it? And the other thing is, they want him to have a third party. Okay, I don't want to make this video very long. I've been 11 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna run this through you really quick. It's been a while since I've third-partied somebody, but from what I understand, from my experience, the past 3 times I've done it 3 times, you have to go to court, okay? You have to speak to the judge, you have to speak to the DA, the prosecutor, and they have to approve you. They ask you a bunch of questions, they get all of your information, where you live, everything, and they have to approve you, okay? Now, if they approve you, okay, listen carefully. If they approve, and this is just for Alaska. Everything I'm talking about is just for Alaska. This is News Now Alaska. This isn't for the lower 48, okay? If you're watching from the lower 48, this is just information. It's just education. If you third-party somebody out, and I've done it 3 times, if you third-party somebody out, okay, you have to be with them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, period, okay? If they violate any of their conditions of release, you get charged with the same charges that they're currently under, okay? Literally, you basically are throwing away your freedom to help somebody else. That's third party in Alaska. Insane, if you ask me. Absolutely insane. He's not a flight risk. If you go and you check him out on Court View, he's gone to every single one of his court cases. He's gone to every single one of them. He hasn't missed one. He hasn't. This has been going on for over a year. This Kodiak bullshit. Okay, he has not broken any of his conditions. Now, they told him that he couldn't leave Kodiak. Okay, Kodiak is an island. Okay, he's a truck driver. A truck driver. How is he supposed to get work on an island when he's a truck driver? So we went to the mainland, right? Anchorage, Fairbanks, because there's work all over the place here, right? He could go Kenai, Soldotna, Fairbanks, Seward, Wasilla, Talkeetna. He could go all the way up to Valdez. I mean, he could go all over the place. He's a truck driver. So he came down here, right? He called, and this is what he told me. I don't know for sure, but he called and told me that he called the PD or the public, the PED, whatever the hell they are. He called them and gave them his new phone number because he got a new phone number, and this was over a year ago. And they haven't tried to get a hold of him or anything from what I've heard. He's been to every single one of his court cases. He's shown up for every single one of them, and they never mentioned anything about him leaving Kodiak. You're in trouble because you left Kodiak. If he was in trouble for leaving Kodiak, they had more than ample opportunities to catch him. He went to the courthouse to pick up discovery not that long ago. They knew he was going to the courthouse. They knew he was in the courthouse because the state trooper that works at the courthouse, the one that I dealt with, and the one that arrested Sam, right, 907, is the one that talked to him in the clerk's office at the courthouse. Okay, why didn't they arrest him there if he had broken his terms of release? Anyways, it's an absolute joke. It's contempt of cop. We see it all the time. Make some phone calls, guys. I guarantee you I'm gonna. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining me. News Now Alaska signing out.